Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Jordan of TheFearRaiser, and I've got another story to tell you guys today. That's right, it's been a little while. Like I said before, all my stories are real, and you know, I've told a lot of stories, okay? I've told a lot. And, you know, sometimes I remember a few that are from the past, and, I get right to the mic, or even write it down. And, yeah, I tell you guys the story. I've been eating a lot of brain food, like fish, trying to get that memory going. And, yeah, this has been a story I wrote on my board, but I just never got around to telling about it. But before I get into the story, guys, I want to quickly remind you guys, or if you didn't know already, I've rebooted my second channel. You can expect me doing face cam, scary games, indie games, and stuff like that over there. And, you know, it's a lot less, you know, Minecraft stuff. It's like all games over there. So if you guys want to do that, check it out, subscribe. But actually, even while you do it, open up a second tab, check out the channel, subscribe while you listen to the story, or you can just sit there and watch the gameplay, whatever. But either way, guys, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I know a lot of you just want me to get to the story, but since I don't do this very often anymore in commentary, it's kind of nice just to get these little messages out there. But thank you for being patient for about 1 minute and 15 seconds, because now I'm going to give you what y'all want. The story. So, guys, this is a story that happened, I want to say, it was 2011, I believe, 2011. And I don't know if you guys know this before, or if you guys can recall, I told a few stories from my Europe trip. I had a Europe school trip, and it was probably one of the best vacations of my life. It was with my grade, my class, yeah, the same grade, like all the classes went to Europe together. We went to England, we went to Paris, you know, Paris, France, and Italy, and Rome, or Rome and Italy. And it was a fantastic time. Loved it. However, this is a story about a friend who, if you guys can't recall, I've told a few stories about this guy already. Do you guys remember the Pokemon one? Just type in TheFearRaiser Pokemon story. You'll know what I'm talking about. I'm going to just censor it and not say what it is. That's your homework. But this is the same guy in this story. And essentially what had happened, okay, was that this guy was causing a lot of problems. He was, you know what, I'm not going to be mean, but he wasn't the brightest guy, and he kept doing things that were seriously screwing us over on our trip. And it specifically happened when we were in England. So, the first 2 days was in England. It was 2 days in England, 4 days in Paris, France, I think, and the rest was in Italy. And, well, essentially, these 2 days, we were only there. And we had little time, and we were there to see a few things. There was actually some kind of Canadian ceremony of some sort in England at the time, in London. Can't remember what it was, but it was very important for Canadians. And we're Canadian! So this was the first thing that happened, okay? This was the first no-no. Essentially, we had just landed. This was the day we landed in London. And we went into our hotel, and we put our stuff away, and we were kind of like, half of us were there, and the other half were on their way, and we were just waiting, because that was one of the first things we were going to do, was to check out this Canadian ceremony thing, and, you know, see London, and just enjoy our time in Europe, and all this stuff, and, you know, yeah. So anyways, I believe that the other half we were waiting for ended up saying, hey, let's just meet at the Canadian ceremony place, which was downtown, and we'll meet up there, and yeah, and whatever. So I recall we were on a time limit. We had to get on a bus, we had to get on a train, there was a bit of traveling involved for sure to get to point A to point B, and while this was when my friend started causing problems, so we had all left the hotel, and I recall my friend beforehand said he had to go to the washroom, and this was something that was so annoying about this guy. If he had to go to the washroom, he would be like an hour. No joke. Every time. It was ridiculous. And it was like, what are you doing, man? Like, jeez, every single time you took like an hour to poop, man? There's something wrong, man. But anyways, he had just kind of spooked off when we were waiting, and then when the whole class said we had to go, we all left. And we had walked maybe 20 to 30 minutes up the road, only to find out that my friend was still back at the hotel. Because he didn't tell anybody. So we had to go back and get him because we were all in high school. We all had to be together. The teachers were supervising, so nobody could be left behind. And well, me and my friend volunteered to run back because I felt somewhat responsible because he was my friend. And we literally like speed walked or ran back to the hotel. We couldn't find him at first. And then we go in the lobby and he's just sitting there, just doing nothing. And this is back before phones were a thing, by the way. So he wasn't on his phone. He was just sitting there, like, doing nothing. And we were like, dude, like, what are you doing? Like, we're supposed to go. Why did you tell anybody? And this is the thing that annoyed me. If he ever did something that was, like, stupid, he'd always reply with, like, I don't know. Like, it's like he just doesn't care. He's like, I don't know. Like, it's just like, man, are you serious? So, we had to run all the way back to the group, to which then after we had gone to this ceremony thing, we missed it. We missed this important thing that was half the reason we were there in England. And that was not cool. I was not pleased with that. And that was the first thing that led to this problem. So the second thing that he had done, okay, and I don't really remember this where we were going. I just remember we were taking the underground subways in London, and if you're not from London or never been to London, guys, their subway system is huge. It's like a maze, and you can get lost down there. And this is what happened. This was kind of funny, actually. So we were all lined up to get on this subway. First time I think I ever went on a subway in my life, and we were all supposed to be, you know, together. All the students and the teachers, there was a bunch of us. There had to have been like 40, 50, 60 of us just lined up in the subway station area waiting underground. And, you know, the teachers were super strict about this. They were like, stay together, don't, you know, screw around, just follow the class, don't wander off, don't do this, don't do that. And literally, this was so funny. The same guy, right? The subway came. We all got in the subway. And this guy, I don't know why, we had just come back from, something tower, the Queen's Tower or something, I can't remember. It was something in London, and, anyways, he was wearing, like, this animal mask thing, like a kid would wear, you know, with, like, a string behind it, and he had a wooden sword. Look, I don't know, okay? I don't know what he was doing. But anyways, we had all got on the subway, and when the doors closed, everyone started laughing because, to everybody's surprise, this same guy didn't get on the subway. And he was just an idiot and just didn't get on. Like, he just didn't. And I'm gonna say this right now. This guy is not, like, mentally impaired or anything. This guy, well, you know, it kind of sounds like he was. I'm joking here. But he was just not all there, okay? And he just, and the door shut, and he was left behind. And everyone was laughing, and the teachers were panicking because we don't know where we're going, really. We're like, how do we get back here? And all I remember is looking behind, looking out the window to see him, this guy. He was surrounded by these, like, really thug-looking guys. Like, these guys looked intense. And he takes his sword out and puts the mask on. Like, the mask was on his, like, head, and he, like, puts it down on his face like he's getting ready for battle. And it was so funny. It was so funny. But yet again, this guy had ruined things for us because we had to wait like an hour. The teachers had to figure out how to get him and go back and get him on the train with us back to where we were for like an hour. And after that, you know, everyone was just like, wow, like, are you serious? And, you know, when we called him out on it, he's just like, I don't know. And we're just like, really? You don't know? I don't know. But with that being said, though, guys, you know, that was the story. This guy has done a lot of weird things, and if you recall the other stories I've told in the past about this guy, which again, I'm just saying, the Pokemon story, he showed me some weird Pokemon stuff. Just type in TheFearRaiser Pokemon story, you'll find it. You'll find it. Trust me, the same guy. But anyways, guys, this was the story about my friend then, not really my friend anymore. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this story. And you know what? Looking back, it's funny. It was funny. You know, we missed some things. We missed some cool opportunities in England and stuff. But at the end of the day, whatever. It was a story to tell, and here I am telling it to you guys now. But again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more great content. Guys, sorry about the lowdown on the stories. You know me. They're real stories, and I'm not pulling any... What's her name? Tina Mongu? I don't know. I don't even care. My stories are real, okay? They're not fake. And that being said, I'm just gonna have to live a little bit of an adventurous life to get some new stories for you guys. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the second gaming channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright guys, take care and have a great day.